What's going on, family? Everybody hear me clearly? Drop a number 7 in the comments section if you can hear me clearly. Let me make sure I see y'all. Perfect, 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 perfect. All right. Super excited to be here in front of you guys once again. Everybody's super excited. What's happening? What's happening? Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. Y'all, the year is almost halfway gone. We got a lot of work to do. But today, um, if you got a chance to see the Super Saturday that we held last Saturday, then you know what's about to take place. Already spilling water. We're gonna play with some water today. We're gonna play with some water, and that was a very brief expose of what I did on Saturday. But I want to get into more depth this revelation about a glass. Um, my goal is that you walk away from this webinar never looking at a glass the same way ever again. I want you to be constantly reminded of the significance of this particular metaphor. All right. So you think I'm going to just do the same exact thing I did last time, but I'm going to hit it from a different angle today, this afternoon, and give you guys something to think about. So, building the business, right? Building the business. Got props. Move this down a little bit so I can see. Building the business, right? Sometimes it happens like this, right? This glass is going to represent the business, all right? And this is going to represent the people coming into your business, right? Sometimes building the business is going to look like this. Just keep going. And the more you work, it's like nothing's happening. It's like a revolving door. Somebody sign up. Yeah, we going chairman. We going to the top. And that person gone in 30 days. It just be like that sometimes, right? It just be like that sometimes. You know why? Because people are liars. People are liars, y'all. Everybody don't keep their word, right? Everybody doesn't make a commitment and stick to that commitment. It just be like that sometimes. And you'll get fooled into believing that that's the way it's always going to be because your perception is based on only what you can see. But that's where faith comes in, right? You can't have the ability to have vision without faith, right? And for some people, while you're looking like this, right? This is what you're looking like. For other people, right? It just seems like they come in and it's just like their business just take off. And you over here looking like, what the freak is going on? They over there just, everything going good for them. And it's like, you can't catch a break. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like, right? When you're looking elsewhere, you're looking at other people's businesses, right? But you don't know what actually took place in order for them to get to that point. You don't know the cross they had to bear. You don't know exactly what they had to experience in order to have that type of success. You can't look at somebody's life and compare yours to theirs because you don't know the sacrifice, you don't know the cross they had to bear, you don't know what they had to carry. One of the things Christina and I truly believe in is we believe in mastering our marriage and not looking at somebody else's. Running our race and not looking at how perfect or how wonderful somebody else's marriage looks, right? You run your race, you build your life, you build your idea of success, and you understand that there's room for me, right? Isn't there space in this cup? There's space in this cup, right? There's room. There's room for you. Nobody else has to lose in order for you to win, right? There's space in the cup. See, if you change your perception, you're thinking nothing is happening, nothing, right? You're looking at the business like this, right? You're thinking that, man, I ain't gonna, like, where's the committed people at? I've been doing presentations. I've been prospecting. They keep coming and they keep quitting. And the road to Platinum 1000 sometimes looks that way. Y'all got to understand that you can go towards Platinum 1000. Let's say this is Platinum 1000. And you look at your organization, right? And all of them just want to trade. Or none of them really see the vision. They don't want to build the business. It's just you. And you got to understand one of the rules, right? A customer is not a customer until what? They have their 2 and 3. So you don't have a business yet, because any given month, you're back to square one. But this is why we tell y'all that your business cannot be based upon what someone else decides to or not to do, based on the individuals within your organization. You are the one that determines how high you go. You determine that. And if you understand that there's room for you, if you understand that there's people assigned to you, there's 500 plus people living and breathing right now that's assigned to you. If you be diligent enough to allow them into your business by continuing to move forward, and guess what? There's room for you. There is room for you. And it can happen and it will happen. There's room for you. There is room for you. Everybody type in the chat, there's room for me. There's room for me. The glass is not empty. There's space. There is space. There's room for you, right? So listen to me. You can't see what God has for you physically. You can't see it. But the revelation of there's room for you is, the revelation of that is, you have to know that it's there. You just can't see it. The cup looks empty, but there's space in the cup. There's room for something to take place. There's room for your organization. There's people out there who need what you have, right? You got to understand that he has a plan to give you the desires of your heart. He built the plan. The plan is right here. There's space in the cup. If this was flat, it wouldn't be a cup. It wouldn't have any space. It would be void of room. But because there is room, there's possibility. Because there is room, there's a possibility. There's possibility for your cup to be full. There's room for you. But if your perception is wrong, this is all you'll see. You'll see this. Not understanding that all you got to do is keep going. All you got to do is keep going. And eventually, they come. Eventually, they come. And the right ones will come. Y'all know the story. Me and Christina hit platinum, double platinum 1000. And then everybody, we hit double platinum 1000. We moved on to plat 2 and then D-ranked. I was on plat 1, Christina hit plat 2. And then we deranked back to plat 1. Then we hit plat 2 again. Then we deranked back to plat 1 again. Then we hit plat 2 again. Then we deranked to plat 1 again. And then everybody quit. The whole organization left. Everybody. Now, we could have quit right there. If our perception was there's nothing happening, this won't work, then we wouldn't have got to where we are right now at double platinum 5,000, days away from double chairman 10, right? Days away from double chairman 10. Everyone leaving did not change the condition that there's room for me. When people leave your business, it's not a reflection of you. That's what you need to understand. People will do this for their own dreams, their own goals. You got to make the decision to be a person of your word, that life's conditions won't change your commitment level. You understand what I'm saying? Life conditions can't change your commitment level. The conditions of your business can't change your commitment level. I made a decision that I'm going to be a master trader. I'm nowhere near a master trader. 3 years in. But I'm profitable consistently. And the decision was made 3 years ago. I made a decision that I'm going to affect over 100,000 lives, showing them this particular opportunity, learning how to trade. I made that decision. My wife and I said 100,000 people are going to be set free financially because we decided that no matter what takes place, that has to happen. So the conditions of everyone leaving didn't matter. There's room for you. And sometimes building the business will look like this. A few people quit. Hit platinum 600, a few people quit. Hit platinum 1,000, a few people quit. Platinum 2,000, a few people quit. But you never stop your level of commitment. Platinum 5,000, for a few people quit. Almost to chairman 10, a lot of people quit. But guess what? You don't stop moving. You don't stop believing. You keep moving forward, no matter what it takes. You keep going. No matter what the conditions of someone else's commitment is, as long as yours is consistent, this is what it looks like. It begins looking like this. If you just keep on going, the overflow will come. But if you slow down, if you quit, if you slow down, if you allow the conditions of what you can see to determine how hard you go, then the consistency is what allows this to happen. If the consistency is not there, then the overflow can't come. If the consistency is not there, the overflow can't come. And here's another thing that happens within your organization. When they see that no matter what takes place, you're still going, guess what happens? They'll keep going. When they see that, oh, he's really serious. Oh, she's really serious. Oh, she's gonna make this happen with me or without me. When they see that you have that mentality, that's gonna give them the faith to continue to move forward. But if they see that you're not on solid ground, you're building on sand, what you think they're gonna do? What you think they're gonna do? Is it any doubt in your mind that no matter who quits, who leaves, that RetiredIn365 is going to move forward? Is there any doubt in anybody's mind where we're going? It don't matter what takes place. This thing is rolling because the leadership said it's going to roll. And you got to decide, if you rolling with us. You got to decide 18 months, 2 years, 5 years from now, the commitment level will be the same. It was a decision that was made. Y'all got to understand, Bill Gates did one thing, right? Right? Steve Jobs did one thing. This myth of multitasking, it's a myth. It's a myth. You got to be able to be focused until your breakthrough. You got to master one thing. People who are chasing two rabbits, right? They got one foot in and then another foot somewhere else. A double-minded man is unstable in all their ways. Pick, choose. Be all in over there or all in over here. Because what you're doing is you're splitting your focus. You can have double the results in one place rather than splitting your focus and getting a quarter of the results you could have if you just focus. And if it's not over here, that's fine. We just want to run with committed people. Make the commitment, go all in. Here's another thing that happens. Some people, I see this all the time. Some people have an organization at Platinum 600, Platinum 1000. Oh, it's not working. It's not working. People keep quitting. It's not working. Why do they keep quitting? What's going on? Oh my God, they quit. How many people left your business? 3 people quit last week. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Look at this. Perception. Perception has the ability to change your life if you just look at things the right way. If you look at it the right way, I'm going to tell y'all a story. Christina and I, Platinum 1000, right? And I got one leg that wasn't moving. I had to think to myself, I said, all right, hey, Lord, what am I supposed to do? I got to find somebody to move this leg. And the Lord was like, you already got people in your business. Find somebody to help in that leg. Some of you guys are looking at the glass like it's half empty. The glass is half full. You got people in your business. The water represents the people. And you're wondering how you're going to get to the next rank. I had to reach down into my organization and find somebody in that leg to help. Shout out to Salita. I found Salita and began working with her. And my reaching down for her got her an $11,000 trading month. My reaching back to find somebody in my organization to help got her an $11,000 trading month. My reaching back to help her got her people into her business. My reaching back to help her got her to Platinum 1000. And then look what happened. Christina's organization went to Platinum 5000 because I reached back to find somebody to help. I hope you caught it. You're looking at the glass like it's half full, but it was half empty, but it was half full the whole time. You got people on your team right now that you can reach back and go help instead of trying to look. Listen, don't mix my words up. You still got to be in production mode, right? Stay in phase 1. You still want to find new people to help. But some of y'all can get to the next rank quicker if you just reach back and find somebody to help within your organization. Have a real conversation. Listen, what do you want out of this business? Right? If you're willing to be coachable, I can help you. I had that conversation with Salita in November of 2019. And it was the whole key to Christina going to Platinum 5. That was one of the major keys. All I did was reach down in the organization and find somebody who was coachable. Find somebody who really wanted this. Maybe needed a little bit of help. Maybe needed an extra push. Got her trading together. Started getting it right with her psychology. Stop being so anxious. Trust the market. Trust what the market is telling you. Just take the trade and let it ride out. Some of y'all in and out the market so much, if you just take the trade and let it play out, you make some money. Simple adjustment. Simple adjustment. That led her to an $11,000 month. She had a week where she did not lose a trade. All you had to do was find somebody to help, right? All right. Now, let's talk about this abundant mentality. Last point I'm going to make, and then I'm going to let y'all go. If you're getting value from this, drop some 777s in the chat right now. If this is making sense, if this is helping you, drop some 777s in the chat right now. If this is making sense. Y'all, some of y'all so close to your breakthrough. Some of y'all so close to your breakthrough, but it's looking like this. It looked like this, but you are so close to your breakthrough. All you got to do is keep going, right? So listen, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you your future, right? I'm going to tell you what your future looks like. This is what your future looks like, right? You might be struggling in the business right now. Everybody in the world might have told you no. And it's seeming like it's not going to work, right? But Platinum 1000 requires consistency. And sometimes those people will trickle into your business. It's going to look like this. And you just keep that intensity. You just keep going. This is what it's going to look like for a few of you guys. But then something's going to happen. And the momentum is going to pick up. And people are going to start coming quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. And then the overflow takes place. Right? But here's the mistake I don't want you to make. Don't get complacent in the overflow. Write that down. Don't get complacent in the overflow. The same things you did, right? The same things that took place in order for the overflow to take place, you got to keep doing those same things. You got to keep that same energy, right? You got to keep that same energy. Because if you slow down, this is what can start to happen. You don't want this to happen. You got to keep the same energy the whole entire time. Your faith has to be at an all-time high every single day, right? Only thing that pleases God is faith. If you're not operating in faith, then you're not moving forward. And if your faith isn't believing for the impossible, you're not using your faith right. Write that down. Real faith is impossible faith. It looks impossible. It looks like it's not working. Real faith says, I don't care what it looks like. It's there. There's room for me. There's room for me. And so then we're going to talk about being coachable. So the top of this glass is stuff coming to me. I know I said that was the last thing, but it's more revelation coming to me. The top of this glass is your mind, right? That's your mind. The top of this glass is your mind, okay? And this is the physical. This is the physical. This is the spiritual. The picture represents the spiritual. You can't see, right? But if you're not coachable, this is what it looks like. Now, when you're not coachable, is there still room in the glass? When you're not coachable, there's still room in the glass. There's still room in the glass. There's still room for you, but you can't receive it because you want to do things your way, because you don't want to make the list of 100 to 500 people. You want to do it your way. You want to do it your way. And so you're banging your head against the wall trying to figure out why nothing's working when your mentality is preventing you from receiving. The conditions, it's still room in the glass. It's still possible for you to receive overflow, but you doing it your way. And your mentor is trying to get the information to you, but you're not coachable. Right? Your insecurities are blocking your blessings. Let this represent your insecurities, your fear of cameras. You don't want to make videos. You don't want to build a brand. You don't want to be consistent. You don't want to make the list of 100 to 500 people. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to go ahead and make them phone calls. You don't want to do that. So don't wonder why for other people it's looking like this, but for you it's looking like this. Don't wonder. Don't wonder why. And then some of y'all halfway coachable, but halfway coachable don't get what you're looking for. The glass is like this. Your mind is still open, right? If you're halfway coachable, what happens? Still don't get the results you want. Still don't get the results you want. You gotta stay in a position to remain coachable so you can receive what's yours. So you can receive. This is a position of receiving. Making the list is a position of receiving. It's the simple things that can get you the breakthrough you're looking for. It's the simple things. Nothing we teach is complicated. You just got to be in the mood to do it and do it and do it and keep doing it. There's room for you. Everybody here can win. Everybody. And we don't even got to sell this, y'all. We're not selling. We're not twisting nobody's arm to come mix. What I look like trying to convince you to make money in your sleep? What I look like that? What? Do that even make sense? Why I gotta convince you to make money while you're sleeping? We don't do that. This thing is too good. Why do I gotta convince somebody to do that? If they don't believe it, let them not believe it. But there's people out there that are seeking you. They will receive you in ways they would not receive me. You have a language for a particular type of person that they speak, that I don't speak. You can be the best version of you. The beautiful thing about what we do is you don't have to be a duplicate of Charles Dyson. You could be the best version of you. And people will love you and receive you for it. But if I tried to be you, it would be inauthentic and it wouldn't work. If you tried to be me, it would be inauthentic and it wouldn't work. The beauty is in our individualism, but we come together with one mind. With one, remember drumline, one beat, one sound. One mentality, one focus. I gotta wrap this up. It's so much more. So much more. This glass can change your life. If you look at things the correct way, it can change your life. It's all perception. If you stop thinking that it's not working and you start believing that it is, it's just the right people have to be found. You have to be diligent enough to find the 30 people. And within those 30, there's going to be 3 to 4 who are coachable. And they'll see the glass and that there's room for them and they will run with you. I promise you. Me and Christina just experienced this. I'm telling you. The right people will raise their hand and say, you know what? I believed in this. We're doing noble work. We're helping people change their life. We're helping people gain a skill set that will allow them to not have to work a job for the rest of their life. And I could get passionate about that. And I know my results are coming trading wise, but I don't have to wait. Not when we got people in South Africa making 17,000 in one day. And, excuse me, in 8 days. Not when we got an 18-year-old who took a $80 account to $6,000 in 12 hours. Not when we got those type of things happening. Why would you? Don't be so arrogant to think, remember, don't be this one. Don't be so arrogant to think that it's all about you and your results. Oh, my people, my friends want to see me win first before they'll do this. It don't matter how much money y'all made. They need to see me do it first. Okay. All right. You go right ahead and figure that out. You go right ahead and figure out that they don't care about how much money you made. If they really saw the vision, they would get started. It's that simple. You show people the vision, and either they're going to see it or they're not going to see it. This thing is too easy, too sweet. And if you buy that lie, oh, my friends, they different. They different. My friends is different. You go ahead and believe that if you want to. All I'm telling you is this. You might not have made a dime yet. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's about the movement. It's about the lives that were changed long before you ever got here. Lives were being changed long before you ever got here. Guess what? If you're not here a year from now, lives going to continue being changed after you give up. Just don't be I hope you don't give up. I really hope you don't. I hope you are part of the ones to receive a portion of what's being passed out. They got 18, 19, 20, 21, 24-year-olds making $25,000, $50,000 a month. I don't know about you, but I can make a commitment for 90 days and run like my hair's on fire to see where I end up. I'm coming to the end of my 90-day run, and Christina and I are about to be double chairman 10. The end of our 90-day run. The moment you make the commitment to go all in for 90 days straight, you're going to look up, and your life is going to look completely different. You could change your life 90 days at a time if you chose to. 90 days at a time. Your life can change. I don't care how many no's you heard. All you need is a few yeses. All you need is a few yeses. How you going to look at it? I keep hearing no so much. It's not working. But you got a few people who said yes. You got a few people who said yes. You're a few steps away from the breakthrough you've been looking for the whole entire time. The whole entire time. And all you had to do was keep believing. Everybody type 90-day run in the chat. No, forget that. I heard something. Type 7-day run in the chat. Type 7-day run. 7-day run. 7-day run. 7-day run. How many of y'all, oh, that's faith. Oh, how many of y'all would like 7 days from now for your business to look like this? Who want their business to look like this over 7 days? 7 days. 7-day run. If you receive it, all it takes is faith. Faith activates the supernatural. Faith activates the supernatural. You want supernatural results? Make a supernatural run. Just run. Just run. Just run. Ain't nothing else to say. That's it. Ain't nothing else to say. We're going to leave it right there. And here's the thing. You'll know you're believing by the action you take. Sound real good in the chat. It's easy to type it in the chat, but you'll know if you really received it based on what you do over the next 7 days. What you do is the only thing that matters. What you do is the only thing that matters. Whatever you do over these next 7 days, I'm telling you, the next 7 days could be exactly what needed to happen to start that overflow. Whoo, boy, boy. Whoo, boy, boy. All right, so listen. I hope y'all got something from that. I done made a mess. I hope y'all got something from that. We got the 3 p.m. beginner set up today with my man, Javon Hutchinson. All right, beginner set up in the paid members group happening at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all the newbies. You want to get set up? You want some help? That's where you go. We got the 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Rich Under 25 presentation, opportunity presentation. Anybody you know that has millennials 18 to 25, their parents and the millennials need to be on that call tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds making $2,000 a month, $1,000 a month, $6,000 trading testimonies, $2,000 trading testimonies. They need to hear that. We're changing generations. We're changing generations. That's the work that we do. We're not recruiting. We're changing generations, right? We're changing generations. So tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Rich Under 25 movement will be hosting their launch call. All right, all by millennials, for millennials, right? But your prospects can still attend with their parents to see how this thing works. And then we have the 10 o'clock p.m. basic trading training from my man, Paul. Paul is going to be shutting it down tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check the schedule for the links and the locations of all these events. Listen, today could be the first day of the rest of your life if you allow it to be, y'all. I hope you take this information and apply it to your life, to your business, right? Let's go out here and do this thing, man. Let's go out here and do this thing. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. This thing is easy. You ain't got to convince the soul. Trust me. Trust me. You ain't got to do no convincing, no arm twisting, no jumping through hoops. Hey, but I guarantee you it's going to work if you just sign up. No, you don't got to do none of that. You don't got to do none of that. Not an ounce of that. We show people how this thing works. We show them the testimonies that it's been working, and they make a common sense decision for themselves. Either they want to make money while they sleep, either it makes sense to make money from a phone, or it don't. And I don't care either way. If it do, great, let's run. If it don't, cool, keep doing what you've been doing. Does that make sense? If you fired up, drop some fire emojis in the chat. You ready to take this thing to the next level? Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Are you ready to run this thing all the way to the moon? Drop some fire emojis in the chat. All right. We're going to get this thing popping. We're going to get this thing popping. Everybody, y'all have a great day. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's go. Let's go. So far away. Let's go. When everything starts to fade, you don't have to be afraid. No, you don't have to be afraid. Take my hand. Freedom. This is freedom. That's what we Let's go. Overflow. 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 Let's go. Let's get this overflow popping. Let's go. You want that? You want that? Make the commitment.